Hi everyone and welcome back to Rainbow Budgets and Plans. My name is Natalie and on this channel we talk all things personal finance, planning, organisation, budgeting, all that jazz to basically try and help us get our life back together. Today is the end of week 4 of September and yeah, it's been a really random week. So at the beginning of the week I had my hen do and yeah, the rest of the week's just been a write-off, to be honest with you. I'm just not an 18-year-old anymore, am I? And I'm not a big drinker. Anyway, because I'm kind of one of those people that, like, when I have a drink, I have a drink. I can't just sit in the house and have a casual drink. So yeah, it was fun. It was fab, sorry. We went to have bottomless brunch and then, yeah, we just went into a few pubs and stuff and I've consumed far too much wine. So because of that, I then didn't go and do the food shopping. I did it online and got it delivered because I was just a write-off. I just couldn't be bothered to move. So we got the food shopping delivered, so I need to pay myself back for that. We then got a phone call this week to say that Big Pickle is starting school on Monday. I can't believe how quick it's been. Like, I was saying to my other half the other day, I was like, I feel like I've been fighting for years and years and years. And as soon as we got that EHCP in our hands, everything has gone so quickly since then. And it's been great. But parents shouldn't have to fight for years to get to this point. Like, it shouldn't be this difficult. But yes, so we got the phone call on, I think it was Tuesday. We're going to go see the school again tomorrow because he's not seen the school yet. So we're taking him tomorrow to see the school. Fingers crossed that he likes it. He seems excited, but I think deep down he's very nervous. So I'm going to speak to them on Monday, see if we can do like a slow start back into school for him. Maybe just the first week, just do half days or something, I don't know. But because it's been so quick and I wasn't expecting it, I had to go out and buy all this school uniform today. So I need to pay myself back for that as well. So let's do this housekeeping first. So I don't think we've actually spent much out of this. Maybe a quick trip to the local shop to get some milk or something. I'm just going to take my bank cards out there. So let's just start at the back. So miscellaneous we didn't spend, so we're going to take that out. So that's 5. My personal money still has 5 in there. We're going to take that out. 5. Pickles, I've got nothing left. I checked the boys to some Pokemon cards at the shop. So that's what we spent their money on. Eating out has nothing. It didn't have anything anyway. We haven't put the fuel money in, although I've noticed that my car is very low. So I'm going to need to top my car up very, very soon. And I have no idea what his car is on, so I'll speak to him before I use all of that money on my car. Okay, and then we get to household. So household has 20. And groceries 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. So my food shopping from Asda was 90, but about £10 of that was household items. So we take £10 from the household, and then we take 80 from food shopping. So that still leaves us with 30 from left over from the food. So this £90 needs to go back into the bank. It was like £89.40 something altogether. So if I put £90 in, that more than covers what I spent. So I'm going to put that in the bank envelope. And then I'll just put that to one side for the moment. I need to pay myself back for the school stuff that I've just been out and bought. So if we go into the school folder. Okay, so I have already transferred the 100. So the 100 that was in the bank I transferred into my bank account already. So I'm going to take that out. The total was 120 for the school uniform, so I'm going to take 20 out of there. I'll take that. And I'll just leave the 5s in there. And then what I did also get was the Halloween stuff. So in total it was 160. So I've taken 120. So there's the 20 there plus the 100 that I've already transferred. Then I bought the Halloween costumes. And I also bought Baby Pickle a new sleeping bag. With it getting colder on a night, I needed one with a thicker tog. So I'm going to take, I'll just take the 40 out of clothing, and that will pay me back the 160 that I've just spent on those things for the kids. So it was 120 on school uniform bits, and then the other 40 was like Halloween costumes and a sleeping bag for the baby. So that is me now paid back. So what I'll need to do is just take this to the bank when I next go, to basically make everything balance back out again. Okay, so that is that. So we have emptied everything out apart from coins. So I'm just gonna that is everything emptied out of there. So we're going to deal with this leftover money first, and then we will cash stuff for week 5, which is our final week of September and our final week of our current setup, because from October I have new plans which will become very apparent when you see my setup video, which I just haven't recorded yet. So in 50p's we've got 1, and then pound coins we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we've got 13 in pound coins. So I'm just going to grab my coin exchange. I'm going to grab 2 5s. 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, 1 5 and 8 of these. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I bet I will have to come back and get some more of these anyway. So to stuff, we have got 20, 35, 45, 55, plus 8 is 63. 20, 30, 40, 55, 63, plus a 50p piece. Okay. So let's deal with the 50p first. And this is also going to be changing from next month as well. So we've got 150p going into here. There we go. Okay, so my setup is changing from our October budget. Because the wedding will be over and done with, well, mid-October it'll be over and done with, but financially the wedding is sorted now. So from our October budget, which starts on the 3rd of October, we're going to then be focused on debt. So I am changing things up from October, but there are some things that I want to complete and finish off before we can move into that one. So I'm going to go through, this is our current leftover binder, and this is the binder that we stuff any money that we have left over into. However, I want to try and get as many of these finished as I possibly can. Now, I do owe one of them £6, so I'm going to put that £6 in now, because Sophia's fairy doors had my life last week, so I'm going to put the £6 in there that I owe from last week. And then we're going to have a look and see which of these we can finish. Now this one I've barely started, so what I've decided to do is I'm going to take this one out, I'm going to clean it off, and we will reuse it in the new setup. But I just want to complete this binder, so I'm going to take this money out. So there's £7 in there. So I will clean that off. Can I do that now? And it will reappear. I will redo this one. next month. Well, from next month, when I show you what we will be doing. So, because that one's only just been started, I thought we could get away with just scrapping that one for now. Now, what else have we got in here? So, this one needs £15. This one needs 5, 10, 15, so that needs 25, that needs 15. That saves 85, and how much have we got in here? We've got 35 in there, so this one needs £50 to finish that one. Excuse the printer. This one, how much is in this one? So we have £9 in there, so we need another £21 in that one. And then the dreaded fairy doors, I think it saves 110. I mean, how many have we got left to do? 1, 2, 3, 4. We've still got 5 fairy doors. It saves 110. And in there at the minute we have got 20, 30, 40, 50, 62. So we're over halfway with that one. Right, we're just going to roll like we normally do, because we're not going to be able to finish all of them today with the amount of money that we have. However, what I normally do with my YouTube money is I would have been starting the Rainbow Mermaid collection. What I've decided to do for the duration of September, we will put the YouTube money, any leftover money, into this binder to kind of finish this binder off. And then from October, when the new setup starts, that's when we'll start the Rainbow Mermaid binder. So any YouTube money that I get this month will go towards finishing some bits and pieces off, so that we can start fresh. I just feel like it's time to start fresh. We've got a new focus, and because of that new focus, I just need something new to kind of motivate me to do that. So let's just roll for today's money. I think I've only just made that up in my head. I've made that up in my head as we were talking, so that's why it sounds a bit all over the place. We'll go pink dice today. But how is everybody anyway? How is everybody finding the kids being back at school, the colder weather? I mean, it's just been crazy here how cold it's been. So number 6. Oh, I dread this thing now. I absolutely dread it. Hopefully though, we've got the big ones out the way. Please be nice to me. 5. I can live with 5. 5's a good number. It's when you stick a 2 in front of that, Sophia. Right, so that's a 5 for the next fairy door. Going into there. Number 2 is the cleaning haul from Emma at Wednesday Plans. Where's my pen? So another 5 going into there. Number 5 is empty. Number 2 again. Swap some of these out. So if I take 15 out and put 20 in. It's just been grey and miserable, and yeah, the whole day of my hen do, it just poured it down with rain, absolutely poured it down. So as we were walking in between bars and stuff, we were just getting absolutely drenched. And then the Sunday, it was sunny as anything. Number 1. Should we just put 5 stars on? Actually, no, we'll do the dinosaurs first. This is from Grounded Budgets. And these dinosaurs are so cute. We are a dinosaur family. We always watch the Jurassic films. We've not long watched the new one. Has anyone else seen the new one? I wasn't really impressed with it, if I'm honest. But the kids liked it, so. I think my favourite one, weirdly, is number 3 of the Jurassic World. No, not Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Yeah, I think number. Oh, I've just drawn all over my hand. Oh, I've just coloured 2 in. Oh well, let's put 10 in. Stuff it. It's because I was too busy talking about dinosaurs. Okay. Number 3, 1, 2, 3. So we go together like, and this is from Plan Budget Repeat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is Milk and Cookies, which definitely goes together. I am partial to an Oreo, although in this house we much prefer a Maryland cookie. I always buy the little tiny bags of Maryland cookies for the kids. Okay, so that's 5 going in there. That one. 6. Oh no. I'm going to grimace every time I get this one now, aren't I? Okay. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a big one. 15. I thought fairies were small. Okay, so £15 going into the fairy doors. Do I dare do another one? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got £19. Watch this be another 25. I can cope with 6. I can absolutely cope with 6. Aren't these pictures so pretty? So cute. Right, so 5 and 6 going into the fairy doors. Right, we don't have a lot of money left now. Number 4. Okay, I'll do a couple on this one because this one's only a diddy one. And it's only got little numbers on, so let's go watermelon for 3. And strawberry. That's another 3. So that's £6 into here. And this is from Chantel Budgets. Okay, so what have we got? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to finish this one. Yeah, I'm going to finish that one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this one is now thingy toad. And this is to top up our bulk shop envelope. So I'm just gonna, what's the date today? It is the 25th of September. So this one has saved us £50. 25th of September. Just going to pop that in the back in our completed envelope. And then these last £2 I'm going to pop into here and colour in 2 of the stars. Never mind. Okay, so that is that one done. So we are now finished reallocating our money left over from week 4 of September. Now we just need to cash stuff for week 5. So it's the only problem with scratchers, they make my desk so messy. So we are going to go into here and grab out our week 5 money. So for this week we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 90. £190 for this week. Two stuff. Okay, so we do some challenges with our spending money. So the first one we do is with our groceries, which is the Mini Rainbow Connect 4. Now our grocery money gets 20, 40, 60, 80, £120 for the week. However, we play this first and see what we get. So we want blues now, because the only place we can get Connect 4 is down here or down here. So these two can be red or yellow. But yeah, there's only 2 ways we can get Connect 4 now. So pray for me. So where are we going to go? Number 1 and number 2, we've done that one. Number 3, 3 and 1, we've done that one, but we haven't done this one. Okay, so we're going here. We need a blue. Yes. Okay, so we're putting 15 in. Let me just, where can I change this? Not in there. Oh, I don't have any change. $20 out, 20 in. We'll get there eventually. Okay, so we are putting £15 into Connect 4. And it was here, wasn't it? 3 and 1. It's just a shame that blue is the biggest number, and I need all blues now. So that is done, and we can put the rest of this money in our groceries envelope for this week. We should have 105 left. 20, 40, 60, 80, 105. Then we move on to Reveal the Rainbow, which we play with our household money, and our household money is 25. So I'm just going to grab Reveal the Rainbow out of here. And we play on page 2. So automatically saving £2, and then we're going to scratch one of these for a colour. So 2 plus a red. And a red is 1, I think. Yeah, 2 plus a red is 3. Do I risk going again? Yeah. 1. We've already done both the ones, so we add that on. So that makes it £4 to save. And then we're going to page 4, so that's another 4, so that makes it £8 to save. Plus a colour, which is another red, so that is another 1, so that is £9. So I think we should stop there. So £9 going into here, so I'm going to take one of those out and put a 10 in. And because this is spending money, we put the placeholder back in here and take the pound coin out. Yeah, so this money now goes into my purse. I was getting confused with myself there. Households. So we've got £16 for household this week, which is absolutely fine. And then the last game we play, no it isn't. Well, the next game we're playing is Red, Amber, Green, which is from Rosebud Budgets, with our fuel money, which is £20 a week. I think we're over halfway with it. Oh, we're going to be over halfway with this one now. So, Amber, Green, Red. Amber, Green, Red. Amber, Green, and Red. So that is £6. 3, 2, 1. £6 going into here. We're going to need some change. So we're going to take out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're putting £6 into the challenge, which leaves us with £14 for, oh, I'm putting that in upside down. £14 to go towards fuel. And I'm going to be doing school runs again. This is crazy to me. Although we are going to be applying for transport. Because the school is a little bit further away. I mean, it's worth it just to get him into that school, but it is a little bit further away, and obviously I do have 3 kids at different places now, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. So we're going to apply for it and see what happens. But yeah, I will need to put some fuel in my car for next week. So that's £14 for fuel. And then the last game we play is Rainbow Jelly Bean Jar, which is with my personal money, which is £10. I'll take mine as 2 5s. And we roll the dice. So 1. So we're going to do a pink jelly bean and a 5. So I'm going to do a pink and a blue. So that only leaves me with £4 for the week, but that is more than enough because I obviously went a little bit crazy at the weekend. So £10 going in and £4 coming out of Jelly Bean Jar. So that is that. And let's put that away now. And I'm going to take that. One, two, three, four. So that's my £4 going in for my spending money. And then lastly we have the pickles. So the pickles get £10 a week. So that's going into there. And miscellaneous gets 5. So that is everything. We are now fully cashed up for the final week of September. Obviously at the end of this week we will empty everything out like we did have today, and hopefully then everything will be finished that I want to be finished, ready for us starting our new goals from October, which is very exciting. So thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I feel like it's been a little bit hectic because I've kind of been like verbally processing my thoughts to you lot, so I apologise for that. But thank you so much if you made it to the end of the video. If you do have any questions, please drop them in the comments section below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would hit that subscribe button. It really does help the channel grow, and I will see you all at the end of the week to see how we got on. See you soon. Bye.